everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Sierra. Today's video is going to be another Jeffree Star video for you guys. He is doing, I guess, like the second part of his holiday release. I'm pretty sure the Shane Dawson collab was his main holiday release this year, but he is releasing a couple more items, which I received in PR today, so I'm going to go over those with you. I did also do a tutorial for this eye look right here. I used the Conspiracy palette as well as some more items that I just received today for his Part 2 holiday collection. If you guys want to see all of the products in his holiday release as well as the tutorial for this eye look right here, just keep watching. Alright, so the first item that I have right here is a lipstick set, and this is his 5-year anniversary lipstick set. So these 5 lipsticks that you can get in the set, I believe, not 100% sure, but I believe these were all the lipsticks, or some at least, in his original holiday launch, the first year that his company was even a company. So 5 years later, he's bringing them back in a collection for you guys to purchase this holiday season. Now, I believe this retails for $75. And there's 5 lipsticks total in here. I'm going to go ahead and do some lipstick swatches really quick, show you what these look like on me, and then I'll come back, do a quick recap, and let you know what I think about them.
Chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
The first lipstick I'm going to be going over is the lipstick in Ho Ho Ho. This one is definitely my favorite out of the entire collection. It is so pretty, and it is the perfect holiday lip shade. I don't know if you could see in the video when I was doing lipstick swatches, but it actually has like little micro glitter in it, and it is really stunning. So it goes on the lips matte, but it has like a little tiny bit of a shimmer to it as well. It is really pretty, and it looks great on the lips. So definitely really excited for this color. Next shade is Mistletoe, and it's like a foresty green kind of color, emerald green, I guess you could say. I really was not expecting to like this one. This isn't a color that I would normally wear, but once I put it on, I actually really liked it. Not necessarily for this look, but I could definitely see myself wearing this someday in the future. Not sure what with, I'll think of something, but it was really pretty, and I did like this. It went on great, super easy, and it had great coverage. The next one is Androgyny, and this is actually a color that is already in his permanent collection, so it must have released that first holiday year, and it's been permanent ever since, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. But this is a color that you could purchase right now. If you do buy the holiday collection, it is going to have a different kind of, I guess, holiday theme to it with the white cap, but if you want, you can go ahead and purchase it from the permanent collection as well. So definitely love this color. I already have it. I wish I would have known that it was the androgyny color before I swatched it, otherwise I would have gave it away. And I don't know what it is, but this one smells so good. It's very fruity. Now I'm curious. I wonder if my original one smells like that too. I'm gonna grab it. No, okay, so this one just smells like, it doesn't have a fragrance to it. It smells like basic makeup. It doesn't have the same fruity smell that this one does. And the other ones in the collection don't have that smell either, so I wonder why this one smells like that. I'm not complaining. I absolutely love it. I mean, even Jeffree, if you happen to see this video, I would not be mad if you made them all smell like this, because they smell good. Oh, that is actually interesting. Okay, so I'm lining these up together, my old androgyny and the new one that I just got today in the holiday collection, and they're actually slightly different. The new one has a little bit of a darker tint to it. I'm going to swatch these and show you what they look like so that you can see. So I actually take back everything that I said. If you want, you can buy androgyny right now, but the one in the holiday collection is going to be a little bit darker. Okay, I don't know if you can really tell the difference on camera, but this one right here is the original androgyny that I had, and this one right next to it is the one in the holiday collection. So the one in the holiday collection is slightly darker. Next shade is Doll Parts. This is also a color that is already in his permanent collection, so you could go buy it right now, but I believe it's actually sold out, so you're gonna have to wait for the holiday one to come out anyways. I don't know if this one is going to be like androgyny, so I don't know if it's gonna be darker or lighter than the original. Maybe it's gonna be exactly the same. I'm not sure. I don't have Doll Parts, so I can't compare it to the one that I received today. But just keep that in mind, it could possibly be slightly different. The last liquid lipstick is Drug Lord. This is also a shade that is part of his permanent collection and available for purchase right now. This isn't really a shade that I would wear on a day-to-day basis or probably at all. I have really been wanting it to use it for other purposes, like on my waterline, but this isn't something that I would wear actually on my lips. It is too white and it really washes me out. It's just, it doesn't look good on me. I'm sure a lot of people will rock this lipstick all the time, but it's not something that I would really wear. But yeah, that is all of the lipsticks in the holiday release. So out of all of those, 3 are available for purchase in his permanent collection already. And then 2, which is the green one, Mistletoe, and the red one, Ho Ho Ho, those are not available in his permanent collection, so you will only be able to purchase them in his holiday release this year. If you don't want to buy all 5 of them, or you have some already and you don't want to buy the entire collection because you already have some and you don't want repeats, these will also be available for single purchases. So if you only want Ho Ho Ho, you can buy that, or if you only want Mistletoe, you can buy that. Or if you only want androgyny, you can buy that. I'm sure you understand what I mean. So they will be available to purchase separately. All right, the next thing in his holiday collection are Extreme Frosts. And these are actually a new complete formula. I believe these are supposed to be similar to the Supreme Frosts, but a little bit different. Not exactly sure. I think these are more of a pure formula compared to the Supreme Frosts. But these are beautiful. I don't really use holographic highlighters for my cheeks, and these kind of have a holographic look to them, but I did use it on my eyes today and it is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to open it up and show you what it looks like, but this is what the packaging comes like. Comes in this huge box that says Extreme Frost. Slides off right here, and then you have this huge box. And the first thing I thought of this was like a ring box. It's like a big version of a ring box. I was actually watching Jeffree Star's Instagram, and there is a YouTuber, an Instagrammer. His name's Bearded and Beautiful, if you guys want to check out his channel. But he did a little skit where he used this to propose. And that's exactly what I thought of when I first saw this. The first thing that came to my mind was like using this to propose, because it's intense. Like, that is cool. Jeffree always comes out with some really cool packaging. If you guys have a significant other and you're thinking about proposing and they're huge Jeffree Star fans, I would suggest maybe getting this for the holiday season, because they'll be pretty stoked to receive not only a new highlighter, but a diamond ring inside as well. But anyways, yeah, so this box is really cool. Love the packaging. Not exactly sure how much it is. Let me check real quick. I'm pretty sure it's similar to the Supreme Frosts, because it's a similar formula, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, wow, okay. These are a little bit more expensive than I thought they would be. These are $50 a piece. So $50 will get you this really cool box, which is pretty cool, but it also gets you the highlighter inside, which looks like this. So it's very similar to the packaging of the Supreme Frosts, but the formula must be really expensive for him to rake up the price all the way to $50. Definitely pretty. Highly recommend. Just up to you on whether you want to spend that much money and if it's worth it. So I have Gag Me on my lid, and then I have Sour Ice right here in the corner, and now I'm going to put Lick My Glit on my cheeks. If this is anything like the Supreme Frosts, I'm not going to apply it with a brush. I do not like how the Supreme Frosts apply with a brush. They do work better with a finger or a beauty blender, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a finger on one side and then a beauty blender on the other. And then I'm just going to apply it to my cheeks. Holy, oh my god. Wow. That is blinding. Oh my gosh, that is really pretty though. Wow. Oh my gosh, like I am stunned. That is really pretty. I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but it is stunning. Oh my gosh. Okay, so finger, beautiful, goes on perfectly. Absolutely stunning. I'm gonna do a different color on the other side, but I'm actually going to do it with a beauty blender instead of my finger. I think I'm gonna do green because I did blue on the eyes, so I want to see kind of more what green looks like other than just in my inner corner. Oh my gosh. I overdid that. This is so pretty though. Wow. These are blinding. This formula is stunning. I cannot wait until he comes out with some like gold shades, more shades that I would normally use, because I will use them day to day. I will be gleaming to high heavens. I've actually been wanting to do a like ice queen, not Halloween tutorial, but like an ice queen look on Instagram, maybe on here, depending on how much time I have to edit. But these are going to be perfect for it, so I'm putting those to use. I normally would not say like $50 is worth it for one highlighter, but if you like holographic highlighters and you like blinding highlighters, these are so worth it. You are gonna love it. These also look beautiful on the eyes too. When I applied it on my eyes, I applied with a brush, so there was fallout. I don't know why when I did the tutorial I had my base, like my face makeup on before I did my eyes, because I never do that, and I wish I wouldn't have because there was some fallout. I kind of have some blue little flecks of glitter everywhere, but completely okay. It's all good. Overall, really pretty, really stunning. I don't know what else to really say about it. There's also a star mirror that is launching. I'll grab it so you guys can see, so this is the star mirror. I hope it's not being blown out by the lights, but it's like a cream holographic color. I have so many of these now that I have one for like every room. I should start hanging them on the wall. I see people doing that. I should start doing that. Alright, so that is it for all of the highlighters in the liquid lipsticks in his part 2 holiday collection. I'm going to do a tutorial for this eye look right here. I did use the Conspiracy palette and the Extreme Frosts in Sour Ice right here in the inner corner, and then Gagged Me on the lid. So if you guys want to see how I got that look, you can just keep watching here in a second. If you do have the Conspiracy palette and you don't have the Extreme Frosts, or you don't want to get the Extreme Frosts, you can still create this look with just the palette. It's just not going to be as bright and intense with the Supreme Frost. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Alright, so I already have my eyes primed. I just used some concealer to do that. And now I'm taking the shade Diet Root Beer from the Conspiracy palette, and I'm working that shadow into my crease. And once I have that shadow built up to a darker intensity, I'm going to take a clean blending brush and buff out any harsh edges. While doing this, I'm also going to push that shadow up a little bit further towards my brow bone. Now I'm taking the shade Spiraling from the palette and packing that onto the outer corner of my eye. I'm going to work it into the crease a little too, but I'm going to keep it only in the outer corner. This shadow did have a lot of fallout, so definitely tap off your brush before applying. Taking a small blending brush, I'm just using small circular motions to blend out that shadow. Now I'm taking the shade What's the Tea and packing that onto my lid. For this step, I would recommend cutting your crease first, because I think this shadow would adhere better to a sticky surface, so just keep that in mind. For the next step, I'm going to be using one of Jeffree's new Extreme Frosts in the shade Gag Me. If you don't have it, you can definitely pack on the shade Ranch or Diet Cola from the Conspiracy palette instead. It won't be as blue and intense, but it will still look good. Anyways, I'm going to take some MAC Fix Plus and wet my brush with that, and then I'm going to take the Extreme Frost and I'm going to start to pack that onto my lid. Now I'm going to use the Extreme Frost and Sour Ice and apply that right in the inner corners of my eyes. Going back in with the shade Diet Root Beer, I'm just buffing that out underneath my waterline. And now I'm taking the shade Spiraling again and packing that right underneath the waterline as well. Right now I'm applying the liquid lipstick Drug Lord onto my waterline, and then I'm taking this black liquid liner and running it across my lash line to prep it for false lashes. The false lashes I'll be applying today are called Dreamy from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And to finish off this eye look, I'm coating my bottom lashes with some mascara. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and mini reveal, I guess, of his holiday part 2 collection. I don't really know what to call it. But yeah, the highlighters and liquid lipsticks. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and press the subscribe button down below. Really love to have you as part of my YouTube family. And if you guys want to, you can check out the holiday giveaway I have going on right now. I've teamed up with another YouTuber to have a huge collaboration giveaway. We have 2 times the amount of prizes, lots of them. That's going to be ending here pretty soon, so make sure to go check it out and see if you want to enter. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.